Hello, good evening. I'm Sean Green. This is the Lime Sports World. A huge win in the final match of the preceding one-day international series against New Zealand has given the West Indies momentum going into the two-match T20 series starting in Auckland tomorrow. The Windies will once again be without some of their key players through injury, but it provides a chance for a few of the young guns to showcase their skills. It will be Kieran Pollard's first T20, and he hopes that it helps his chances of being in the World Cup squad to defend the title in Bangladesh when the tournament begins in March.
Every game in international cricket is important, but having the T20 World Cup just around the corner, that's added importance on these two games. I haven't represented in T20 yet, so I'm hoping that I'll get an opportunity to play and look to take it with both hands. We've had good preparation today, so we're looking to win tomorrow by all means necessary. If you look around at this squad, lots of guys that actually won the T20 World Cup are not here, so it's an opportunity for lots of guys to try and push for claims into that team because a lot of those guys will be coming back in as well, so it's very important that we take these two games very seriously.
A play starts around 2 tomorrow morning, Barbados time. Now, this T20 series is the last chance for both teams to fine-tune their games. This is ahead of the World Tournament. Now, if the Windies win both the games, they will jump 3 places to be ranked at number 2 in T20. This is behind Sri Lanka. New Zealand will go up 1 spot to 7th if they win one or both games. And after being humbled in the test and then salvaging a draw in the one-day series, just how will the Windies do in the shortest version of the game tomorrow? Shane Jones has his say.
The performance in the last ODI, where the West Indies fielded a number of replacements and then crushed New Zealand, somewhat justified the notion that all was not well with the core group of players representing them over the past couple months. In that match, Kieran Powell slammed 73 off 44 balls, Kirk Edwards hit his maiden ODI 10, Andre Russell chipped in with his 2 wickets, and Nikita Miller bagged 4. With Samuel Badri, Johnson Charles, Andre Fletcher, Miller and Russell among those in the T20 setup, the Windies will be looking to take that positive momentum from the final ODI into the shortest format of the game. The skipper, Dwayne Bravo, has been doing well, and his century indicates he is in fine form, while Jason Holder has been showing steady improvement. However, one challenge the Windies will face is the absence of the real venom of their T20 unit, their all-rounder power. Chris Gayle, Darren Sammy and Marlon Samuels are all out due to injury, and this will place added pressure on the shoulders of Bravo and Russell. And Kieran Pollard is still out. This, I believe, coupled with home court advantage, will make the series much more competitive and close the gap between the 5th-ranked Windies and New Zealand sitting at position number 8. Yes, the Windies are now 5th on the T20 table. The Kiwis' guns have fired. Corey Anderson, Ross Taylor, Jesse Ryder and Brendan McCullum have all scored for the hosts, and it may come down to which bowling unit does a better job at restricting. At the moment, this 2-match T20 showdown should be pretty much evenly poised.
Meanwhile, West Indies captain Dwayne Bravo may be hopping next door to Australia after this series to feature in the ongoing Big Bash League. The Melbourne Renegades have recruited the all-rounder to replace England's Joe Butler, who has been called up for national duty. The Renegades are outside the top 4 with a 2-3 record from 5 games. Bravo was expected to be available for the 7th and 8th matches against the Sydney Sixers. This is on January 18, and then 4 days later against the Strikers at Adelaide, at the Adelaide Oval, that is. In more cricket news, Barbados has been drawn in Zone B of this year's Nagico Super 50 tournament in Trinidad and Tobago. The Bajans will play alongside the host Trinidad and Tobago, the Leewards and the combined campuses and colleges at the Shaw Park on February 6. Defending champions, the Windward Islands, will face Jamaica on the opening day on January 30 at Queen's Park Oval. St. George Primary was quickest out of the blocks, signaling the start to the 2014 school's athletic season when they held their track segment today at the National Stadium. The school decided to split their sports day into a track day and a novelty event day, and after today's track segment, Greenhouse, they're leading with 483 points, followed by Red on 407. Yellow sits in 3rd spot on 372, and Blue, they're 4th with 294 points so far. The Novelty Day will be held on Friday at the school. Well, Paris Hill will clash with Haynesville in the final of the Ministry of Youth NCSA Block Drafts Tournament. In the semi-finals last night, Paris Hill upset the title contenders Ellerton 17-15. Playing at the Ellerton Pavilion in St. George, Wayne Markey Mears collected 6 points, while Derwin Bishpam and Darren Quinton both got 4 to lead Paris Hill to victory. Meanwhile, at the police outpost in Haynesville, St. James, the home team made light work of Bridgefield, winning 22-10. For Haynesville, Desmond Pilgrim and Winston Mears scored 6 points each, while Seth Patrick and Adrian Birch both secured 5 points for Bridgefield. A date for the finals is yet to be announced.